Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are doing an update, my second update on my 20 and 2020 project pan. Some things I might be changing around a little bit. I'm not, you'll see as I talk about everything. Yeah, my last update was 2 months ago. I think that's going to be how often I update because that's pretty much where you're going to see most of the progress. Let's just dive into the products. We have the Phyto Botanical Hair Relaxing Balm, which looks like this. This was a sample. It was like one of my friends, like, I don't know if it was like an Ipsy reject or something, and she just gave it to me. And I decided to use it because I do like putting stuff in my hair like after I take a shower, and this is now finished. I didn't really think this was like phenomenal by any means. It was okay. It was all right. Like it was good to like, put something in your hair, but I don't think it really did anything amazing for my hair either. It was just all right. So I'm happy that this is finished and I can move it out and move on to something else. Another product that I finished and is done is this Garnier Skin Active Ultra Lift Miracle Sleeping Cream, which is more of like a gel. If I'm gonna have a gel under my eye, let's make it cooling. Let's make it feel a certain way. This didn't really feel like that. I'm not saying everything has to be like, whoa, it feels awesome, but this was just kind of eh. I've had this for like a long time. Happy to see that gone. The bronze booster that I was using for a while now looks like this. And you can see that there is a bunch of progress on there. I've expanded this part a little bit more. That's how much of it I used. You can kind of see the pan has expanded a little bit. I'm probably not going to focus on this as much and bring in a different bronzer. So this might not have as much progress in my next video, if any, because I will be using the other bronzer. But that's where we're at with that. Same story with my Cargo blush. This is the one with the broken mirror, and that's how much pan I have on that now. Sorry. This didn't have pan, I don't think, the last update, and now there's a baby pan right there. So cool Cargo blush. It is a great blush. This is really, really pretty. It's really, really old, so I don't know if they even make this. Does Cargo even make makeup anymore, or do they just, I feel like they might be at Kohl's. It's just a really nice, like, flattering blush that doesn't look crazy in the pan, but it just has just that right amount of shimmer that it's not too much, but enough to like highlight your cheekbones. So that's pretty cool. I don't know why I keep tilting it like this. I don't know, but don't want to make this like a huge focus since I did already hit pan on it. That was kind of my goal with it. So goal has been met here. And if I want to expand pan throughout the year, then I might do that. We'll just go with the flow. Here is my Avon pressed powder. The pan has expanded a little bit past this disc right here, so not by a ton, but you can definitely see if I tilt it that way, you can kind of see the pan expanding. This is one of my main powders that I use. I do like to switch between different products, so this might not get as much use. It's a good powder. I really like it. Finely milled, does the job. But that's all I really gotta say about it. Here's the MAC blot powder that is no longer a shade of white. When you apply and then reapply over foundation, that's just what happens. Like the brush gets dirty and then you put it in there, you put it over it again. So for this product, you can see there's a little bit more. I think this part has expanded above this disc area. This, like, you can kind of see that here, that it's expanded a little bit on the top. This isn't my like first choice for a powder, like for blotting or whatever, if I even do blot. I prefer using other powders. So again, I might be closing this product out and moving on to other stuff. Again, if I do choose to use it, I'm not saying I'm cutting this stuff out forever, but it's just like I'm kind of not excited to use it. So I'd rather use other products right now. So that is where we're at with this product. Now, MAC All That Glitters, I have not really used this much since my last update, and the pan looks like that. It's a baby pan. It's still about the same size as it was in the last video. It might be a little bit bigger, but not by much. Another product that I do like, I feel like there's other eyeshadows I want to use right now too, so I kind of am putting this on pause, but not closed off to using it. Not intentionally trying to make any more progress on this either. The Dior Quint right here, and I really have not used this much at all since the last update. It's usable and I like it, but it's not like a favorite of mine. So I think I've used this as much as I'm going to intentionally use this for Project Pan, and I think I'm going to just roll this out and just kind of keep it out of the actual Project Pan for now. Not to say I won't use it again, since I didn't even use it that much this cycle anyway, so I'm going to put that to the side. The Shiseido Ultimune Eye Powered Fusing Eye Concentrate This is to take the place of the Garnier stuff that I ran out of. That's kind of how I'm doing my eye products. I have 3 that I want to use up this year, and now I'm on this one. And this one smells really good. It's kind of like a gel texture as well. It's a little bit less tacky than the Garnier one. I do like this. I just, I don't really, again, know if I really subscribe to the whole like eye cream thing. Like I got this free as like a gift, so I've just been trying to use it just because it's there type of thing. So again, no problems using it. I don't mind using an eye product. This one's okay. You can't really see, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot in here. I wouldn't be surprised if this was finished in the next 2 months, maybe even sooner than that. But by the next update, it'll probably be gone. Here is the L'Oreal Infallible Gloss in the shade Barely Nude. And this is where it was last time. And I definitely have used a lot more since then. You can see that there's some product like scraped off the side. There's also like product on the bottom there that I can't seem to get to, which is really frustrating. But anyway, this is a really good gloss. This was my second tube of this. They don't sell this. I don't, if it's discontinued everywhere, I don't want this to be a thing where I'm like stuck on a product from like years ago. The only place you can find it is Amazon. I don't know, it might be time to move on, but I do like the texture of it because it's not just like a gloss. It has a little bit more to it, and I like the color on me. It's great for like just every day, or when you want a little something on your lips but you don't want to straight up look like you're wearing lipstick. Like I do like having this type of formula in my collection as well. I don't want to just rely on Amazon for this, you know what I mean? It's just like we could probably should just move on and find something else, or just maybe not even find something else. Just move on with my life. Move on with my life. When you apply it though, it does feel like there's always product on there. So I'm like, is this like, what's happening here? Is it like just feeling like that, or is there stuff in there? I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna keep going with this. And again, it's hard to mark off, but I know that there is just like a little bit left, and I'm just gonna keep going with it until I'm ready to let go of it. So there are some products I am rolling in this month to replace products that I have no intention of finishing up. This is a really old bronzer from Kohl's. They don't make this anymore. It's the Flirt brand, and this is in Bronze Kissed, and I can't let go of this. I can't, but it has a huge dip in it, and I definitely want to. I just broke the mirror. What is up with me breaking mirrors? It has a dip in it, but you again can't really tell the dip. But my goal is by the next update that I hit pan on this. It's really pretty because I like that it's not just a matte bronzer. Like I do like a matte bronzer, but sometimes a little shimmer, not like a lot that it's like glittery and fallout and everything, but like little bit of shimmer is not bad. I don't mind that. I think it adds a nice glow. So that's what this looks like right now. The goal for this is to hit pan on it and maybe continue using it throughout the summer, maybe not, but definitely at least hit pan on it in 2 months. Here I have a trio of CoverGirl blushes that I put into a Z palette. You need a little bit more in your brush to kind of make these show up, in my opinion. And again, I'm not looking for like crazy clowny looking blush, but you do need to pack it on your brush a little bit more for these. I don't know if it's just because they're old. I do want to hit pan on this color right here. It's called Pretty Peach, and that's really my only goal with this. Hopefully, maybe we'll hit pan on that in 2 months. We'll have to see. And I did roll in 2 eyeshadows from my e.l.f. Mad for Mattes palette. So the 2 shadows I'm hoping to hit pan on are this one and this one right here. So this and this. So not too much to say about this palette. It's, I guess you could say, a good workhorse palette. There are times when I really appreciate it and times when I'm like, it's kind of boring and blah. But it does have a function in my stash. And again, like I said, I do appreciate it sometimes. And it does fulfill that kind of like, oh, I need a brown, or I like to line my eyes a little bit with something darker. So you know what I'm saying? So there is a function for it. It's just one of those palettes though. Like it has a function, but it's like, yeah, it's like you can't live with it, can't necessarily live without it, but you could probably pick up something better next time. You know what I mean? So gonna try to hit pan on these 2. So yeah, we'll see how that looks in 2 months. The Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer that I do want to use up and eventually get rid of. I am on the fence about primers. I have one that I really like. It's the Too Faced one, the Just Peachy one. That is fine. I'm not like hardcore, I need a primer under my makeup every day at all. I don't even know if they work. I got it for free. It's a sample size. So gonna try to use this up in 2 months. Those 2 Revlon lipsticks. So I had Pink Truffle, which was the Color Burst, and it was in this kind of casing, which I did use a chart, so this is what it looks like, and let me show you where I am with that now. That second line right there is where I was the last update, and here's where I am now. So this last line is how much I've used up since that last update. This Revlon lipstick, so this one is in Nude Velvet. I feel like I always forget the names of my products. I don't know why, but yeah, this is how this looks. And so for this one, you can see it did go down. The third line is where I'm at right now. So you can see there's some progress on that. They're both really great products. I really love how they go on. They're creamy, they're very comfortable. The shades are pretty wearable for every day, so I love that. I do like my Revlon products, and I think I mentioned this in the last video that like, as much as I do like their products, I don't know if I'm like vibing with them or like drawn to that brand anymore. No, it's I have mixed feelings because I do like the ones that I have used in the past. So that's all I gotta say. I mean, but these are really nice. Like this is a really nice line. This is the Color Burst line, and this one is Super Lustrous Lipsticks line. Really nice, really nice. So I can't complain about that. I do have a love for Revlon, but I also, I don't know, just haven't been drawn to buying any of their products recently or in general. Hey guys, it's Future Jen editing the video, and I wanted to tie this up. I didn't really tie it up the first time around, so just to kind of quickly go over, I'm rolling out 6 products. So the bronze booster, the Avon one, the powder, the blush, MAC powder, the MAC all that glitters eyeshadow, and the Dior Quint. I'm rolling 6 of those out because essentially I did hit my goal with those. I didn't really think I was going to finish them. It's not to say that I won't be using these at all, but they're not going to be like formally part of the project. But yeah, they're all leaving the project. 4 more were rolled into the project, the 2 shadows from here, the bronzer, and the blush here in the middle. I do want hit pan on those 4 products, not use them up, just hit pan. And these products, I do actually want to finish up completely. I don't know if it's going to be done by the next update, but we shall see. So the reason why I didn't bring more products in is because these are what I can realistically see myself meeting my goal with. Like I don't want to add in like 2 blushes because it's not going to happen, just judging on how long it took to use up the other blush. And in general, I want to start rotating more products that I don't typically use into my routine more often, and it would just be easier if my project was a little bit smaller. So that kind of explains why I'm not like pulling in 1,000 other things to make my 20 number. So hopefully that gives you and myself in the future looking back a better picture of what I'm doing for the next time. So yeah, please like, please subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this update. Can't wait to see where I am in another 2 months. Bye guys.